Good evening, everybody, from the track. As you can see, I'm at the steeplechase water jump end of the track. I'm pleased to let you know that it is empty, so I'm not getting wet feet. But I thought it gave such a great angle of what's going on, all the activity down this end. We've got Herbie with a couple of his throwers. Real success in the throwing at the moment. Got some things to tell you about in a second. I can see Paul Patton is looking after a long jump group over here. Really enjoying their session in this sort of middle of August. And back on the straight over there, I don't know if we can even spot him from here, but John Blackie is back from Tokyo, back from his travels, looking very slim, I would say, actually, looking very well. So it's a lot of activity down at the track. I'm conscious I haven't got myself to Becca Hamium's yet, and maybe there'll be a bit of challenge Annika tonight, I don't know, we'll see. But I do want to go down there, and I have to say thank you to them and to Nick Brooks, actually, because I know everyone had a great time down there last week. It was received very, very well. Well, I do have some news from Nick Brooks, so let me go through that very quickly. Of course, top of the bill was Dina, who has managed to get herself fit to run in the semi-final of the 4x1, where the team set a GB record. And then, of course, the final of the 4x100 metre relay, and contributed to a fantastic team effort for the bronze medal to go to Team GB to match the Rio Olympics effort. So that was great. Everyone's so pleased for her and really glad that that came right in the end for them. But, of course, all of that work, and I mentioned John Blackie, but there's a whole team of support that's gone into backing up Dina at these Olympics. So just great for everybody that was involved in that and contributed to that. Really, really good. At home, the senior men's and women's team were in action at Eton. I'm laughing because I was there, and oh my God, the weather. I mean, trying to get to Windsor at Eton, the M25 was flooded. It was a real saga trying to get down there, but get down there we did. There were some, it was a very, I think it was a very tenacious effort by team managers Rod Harrington and Neve Bridson-Hubbard, pulling together the teams in the way that they did, because a lot of people out, a lot of people away. Athletes did very, very well covering for people, and there were some notable results. The team did well to finish third on the day. That leaves them a credible 7th of 16 teams in the whole league, with 33 match points and 1,231 points overall, and that's behind TVH's massive lead of 48 match points and 1,652 individual points. Corretti ran 10.69 for second in the A string of the 100 metres. Dan Putnam had a very busy afternoon, winning the B string 100, 200 and 400. They were all great times: 10.69, 21.64 and 47.58. He would have been there in the relays, but by the time he put in all of that work, I think the hamstrings were getting a little bit twitchy, but really great for him. There was a stunning A-string win by Sam Reardon in the 400 metres with a new PB of 47.03. And then Sam later ran a 45.9 400 metre relay leg. So really, really strong there. Crystal Galley won the ladies 400 metres in 56.66, and Amarissa Sibley won the 800 metres in 2 metres 10.09. Neve Bridson-Hubbard won the 1500 metres in 4:38.36, and also took second in the 3000 metres, so a busy afternoon for her. Other wins included the men's 4x100 relay, and the B-string shot was won by Hannah McCauley in 10.67. We had Morgan Squibb getting 7:09.18 in the ladies 2K steeplechase, very good for her. Zara Obama-Kinwa, a PB of 10.96 in the shot, and a PB for Deli Aladesi in the discus with 46.68. And I have to mention there was a new club record at that meeting, a W40 record in the pole vault for Liz Hughes, who achieved 3 metres. So really great results there. We don't have any results yet from the Kent Young Athletes League match that was held at Tunbridge. But the vets allowed Johnny Ellerton to race in their 5-kilometre race walking event at Battersea Park last Tuesday, which he won after a long battle with Stuart Bennett of Ilford. Johnny finished first in 31 minutes 16 and Bennett was second in 31:23. So an exciting race walk event, that one. In the Veterans Open meeting at Dartford on Friday evening, Helen Godsall ran 15.3 over 100 metres. Matthew Ellerton ran 400 metres in 64.7. He also jumped 8.67 in the triple jump. So they were good personal bests for him. And Alan Hardy vaulted 2.61 in the pole vault. Now, next week on Wednesday, we have a large number of Blackheath and Bromley athletes heading up to Manchester. I'm going to be going with them. Because so many of our athletes have been selected for the Manchester International match, and I've got to go through them. It's absolutely terrific. So starting with the GB under-18 team, in the discus, Zara Obama-Kinwa has been selected. In the pole vault, Barnaby Corrie has been selected as well. For the under-20 team, we've got Nana Giedu selected in the shot. Jareel and Sam Reardon take their now regular places in the 4x100 for Jareel and the 4x400 for Sam. And then in the England under-20 team, we have in the 100-metre hurdles Mallory Cluley, who's having a tremendous season. In the 4x100 metres, Faith Akimbeleji. And then Sam is going to dual hat and do the 400 metres individual for England under 20, as well as being in the GB relay team, and that's all above board apparently. I've checked into that. In the discus, Dylan Claydon and Pablo Simarocca has got selected in the 4x400 metres as well. So really great performance there. I know Holly Passy was also selected but couldn't make the match because she's jumping on an aeroplane off to the States to university. So really tremendous Blackheath and Bromley effort. On this Friday the 13th, we have an open meeting at Norman Park. John Hubbard done a great job in getting that all organised. I think Mark Purser is actually away on international duty in Wales, I believe. So John has drafted in a lot of help, but could always do with more helpers, please. So if you are free this Friday evening and can get yourself down to Norman Park to help out, that would be much appreciated. And then the next day on the Saturday, Nick Swatton is fielding a team for the Southern Athletics League, and I believe that's at Erith. So another match coming up then as well. So that's what I have for you from President's News this evening. A lovely evening down at the track. Hope you're all looking after yourselves. Those of you that are watching from further afield, I know some of you on holiday in Cornwall and Devon. Are you getting as lovely weather as this? I hope so. All right, have a great week, everybody. Speak to you next week. It might be President's News from Manchester. Let's see.